Welcome back to Resident Evil Code Veronica X in 2026. This is episode 11. Let's get it. Yes, sir.
Following up on a lead given to me by Leon has brought me here.
Our man Chris out here. No gear, no rope, no plan. Just raw forearm strength and a grudge.
Don't worry, Claire. I'm coming to save you.
Brother of the Year. So here we are, disc 2, we have Christopher Redfield here. We are in full control of the man himself.
I didn't expect to find another living person left on this island. Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
A girl?
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Did you just say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Sir, I am injured.
Don't worry about her. I helped her escape. Several planes took off from this island not long ago. While I can't say for certain, she was probably on one of them.
I see. I guess my sister owes you. Thanks for helping her.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left. Go on. Follow your sister and get off this island.
Poor Rodrigo. So now we are gonna fight the worm boss here. But first we will lower the stone here, which will reveal the dual Uzis here. Perfect eco-round type weapon. And we also have a box here as well. So in the previous episode, we left some items for Chris. And one of the items that I made damn sure to leave behind is the bowgun with the flame arrows. We will be using the bowgun a lot in the Chris segment here. And to kick it off, we will be using the flame arrows to make quick work of the worm. Takes about 3 or 4 rapid shots to take the worm down. And I think in this particular boss fight, past me does a 1 cycle on the worm, which is ideal. You don't really get any type of special prize for it. It's just faster. Here we go. And we 1 cycle him. And the worm is gonna spit Rodrigo out like a bad refund.
Hold on! Don't give up!
Looks like I can meet my family again. Here. Take this.
What?
She gave this to me as a token of thanks for saving her. I won't need it anymore. Take it.
Poor Rodrigo. So we got our lighter back. Our man was literally inside the worm's digestive tract and still manages to hand Chris the lighter Claire gave him. So in the room here, there are lots of herbs that we can pick up, as well as bowgun, ammunition, and handgun rounds. So I would definitely recommend picking all that up and going back to the box for some item management. And there is a way to save time. You can run over to this elevator here, push the button, and it will begin the typical Resident Evil elevator countdown. If you've played a lot of classic Resident Evils, elevators take forever to come on down, so you could do that while you're fighting the giant worm, but I just opted for the one cycle. Unfortunately, Rodrigo is not breathing anymore. Thank you, Chris, for that. So let's head back in here and do some item management. So we might as well just solve this puzzle here. Claire would have solved this puzzle with a hair clip. It's going to be interesting. Later on, Chris will be like, Claire, I got the lighter back. Don't ask how. So in this episode, I will be utilizing a lot of movie magic. Some fast forward movie magic. Because Disc 2 is... Every time I replay this game, Disc 2 is always like amnesia to me. It's hard for me to remember what to do. Even though it's the better half. So there's going to be a lot of running back and forth and item management and getting lost in this episode, but I will not subject you guys to that. I will be deploying some movie magic fast forward here at the right moments. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off here by having one healing item at least. Either a green herb or a mix, and we will be bringing the bowgun and the grenade launcher because there will be some hunters here, and that's definitely one of the best weapons to get rid of the hunters, the bazooka. So here we are in the legendary room where Mr. Burnside took his father out. It's repopulated with some zombos here, so we will be using the arrows, the bowgun here, and ooh, I just barely dodged that zombie. And as you can see, the projectile-based weapons tend to miss a lot. You know, if you play a lot of Dino Crisis, that's something you just gotta deal with. But thankfully, in CVX and CV, the game showers you with a lot of arrows. So we're going to swing back around here and we're going to push this button. And then Alfred's tank is going to move forward like a Walmart RC car, revealing yet another secret elevator. Yeah, the devs definitely did not make it easy for you when you're coming in here as Chris. Because normally you would just go through that door and it would take you to that front section of the military training facility, but it's blocked off. So over here, we're going to be dealing with 2 poisonous spiders. If you want to be safe, you could destroy them with your bazooka, but I just choose to dodge them. It's better to do that and save your ammunition here than waste it on some spiders, because when we head on over to the Arctic base, we're going to be using a lot of resources here, so definitely recommend grabbing all of the herbs here as well as shotgun shells. We will be getting the shotgun here in this segment. And over here is a save room with a box. And we can see the island there, Rockfort Island. So we got some handgun bullets here as well, some shotgun shells, and a light little puzzle there, drawer puzzle that we'll be doing a little bit later. Inside will be a gold Luger. So we're not going to do that right now. So lots and lots of goodies in here, so definitely grab all of this stuff and start putting it inside your box here. You can see I'm stacking tons of healing items here. You could never have enough in this game, because CVX starts slow, but it ramps up. Got some more OG Kush here. Might as well grab that, put it away. And the good things about Chris is he has more vitality than Claire, so he can take more hits. So in turn, we will be using less healing, and when we switch back to Claire later on, we'll be able to let her use that stuff. So we're gonna loot this battery here and head on back to the, I don't even know what to call it, the Steve Burnside dad room. So for this spider here, we're just gonna run past him. I got super lucky there that the spider did not shoot its venom, but you know, if you want to be 100% safe, just use your bazooka and just get rid of the spider. But I just run past it because I want to save as much ammunition as possible for the Arctic base segment here. So we're gonna head on back over here. We're gonna deal with the last 2 remaining zombos. You know, when the zombie is perfectly straight and not deviating at all, the crossbow is actually quite good. If you can get 10 to 12 arrows off on a single zombo, they will go down quick. But it's when you're in an open space and you allow, or the zombie starts moving left and right and veering, that's when shit sucks. That's why I'm hoping that in Resident Evil Veronica, they allow you to loot arrows on the wall, like Evil Within style. So we're going to grab the chemical storeroom key here, and this document is basically explaining how it's able to melt down metals and stone, things like that, because we will be retrieving the eagle plate here a little bit later, and we will be using that chemical to dissolve it to get the halberd key, but that's a little bit later.
There was a friendly but naive king who wed a very nasty queen.
Who is that?
The king was loved, but the queen was feared. Till
Alexia? No! She's already fully awake.
Chris, oh little fishy, come see my hook. Chris, I'm sending some company to keep you entertained. Consider this a small welcoming gift from me. Enjoy.
So, if you're playing the original Code Veronica, you'll notice that Wesker's face is completely obscured with each jump cut in the editing, because the cutscene that happened between Claire and Wes and Albert did not happen in CV. So at this point, we have no idea who that dude is. Of course, we know who it is if you've played, but if you're completely fresh, have no idea, no context, no nothing, you'd be like, who is this dude, and why does he know, how does he know who Chris is, and what are these things he's deploying? So, really cool stuff there. So when we head down the stairs here, we will see the shotgun hanging up on that pressure plate thing there, immediately triggering flashbacks, Resident Evil flashbacks of the Spencer Mansion. Some Jill sandwich situation there. Because in Chris's game, in the OG, no one is there to save you. You literally have to replace it with the broken shotgun. So we will be looting that a little bit later, because looting that will raise the stairs, and we kind of need the stairs right now. But over here, we're here inside the freezers. We can see all of these containers here lined up. All of Alfred's, or actually, I should actually say Alexia's freaky creations here. There's all these damn crock pots just lined up. And when we use this, when we hit this switch, it's going to lower, and it will contain a ammo clip for the AK no play. We will be using that later. We'll be collecting that later for Claire. Definitely when you guys are playing this, keep that in mind. I have forgotten that clip before because you run past this section so much. And, you know, your inventory space is so limited that you just forget. And I've forgotten before, and I've been in those situations where you switch back to Claire and I run out of AK ammunition. So we're over here in the chemical storage room. You know, if you guys know Christopher Redfield's background, his profile, he's not very good with chemicals and mixing them. So we have some shotgun shells here, as well as some handgun ammunition. I have a full bag here, so we're just going to use the chemical storage key to free up some space. Can't tell which of these is useful. Yes, we know. We know this, Chris. And the solution for this is 128 degrees Fahrenheit. So right now, past me is just trying to run through some scenarios in my head. I brought too many things with me. So I just decided to make the 3x healing item there. So we're going to set this guy to 128 degrees Fahrenheit. The chemical will start to heat up and change color. And Chris is just going to grab that thing raw. Chris pocketed that 128 degree chemical like it was a warm Capri Sun. So over here, after we leave this, there will be a doorknob that we'll have to pick up by the turntable elevator. Unfortunately, I have too much stuff on me, and I'm unable to grab that doorknob. Thinking about it now in retrospect, I probably should have just smoked the OG Kush, but that being a triple, I decided to go all the way back to the box and do some item management because I did not want to waste that triple there. So since we're here, we might as well do the save room puzzle. Pretty straightforward. It's RE, GR, BL, red, green, blue, and we'll loot the replica gold Luger here. So we got some more movie magic here because tons and tons of running back and forth. And up at this point, I decide to loot the shotgun, and then it will raise up the stairs here. And what's cool about doing this is it will give us access to that manhole, which will take us to the storage box by the spiders. So there's going to be some more item management here. So now that the movie magic is done, we loot the doorknob here, which will then trigger the cutscene, the legendary Hunter cutscene here, straight out of Resident Evil, the first one. So we make quick work of the hunters using the grenade launcher here. You could use the shotgun, but, you know, no need. So we got some more movie magic here. We're going to deal with that Zombo, and we're going to head on back to the storage box to do yet more item management, just to clean up my inventory. And then we're going to place the shotgun back onto the pressure handle there to lower the stairs and head on back up. So we'll head on over to the second floor here, and we're going to trigger some more cutscenes here. Okay, so now that he's bleeding out, we're going to head on over to this side door here, which will trigger the Eagle Plate cutscene. And it's basically the Eagle Plate is just going to fall at the bottom floor here, and we will hear our albinoid axolotl friend there reaching its final Pokemon form, fully evolved. But yeah, you can hear the electricity going off in the background there. We'll deal with him a little bit later. So we have these scanner drones here. Be very, very careful. You know, those scanner drones really pulled up like Amazon warehouse supervisors, so do not get caught by that thing there, or else the hunters will be deployed. Grab some more bowgun arrows, and also after we place the doorknob here on this door and loot the diorama piece, I think it's the tank army, the army tank. It's basically the square puzzle piece that we need to place on the diorama on the first floor. But one thing that we will grab on our way out of here, which will be super helpful, is the side pack. Chris does get a side pack as well. Thank God. You know, this game is already ridiculous enough as it is, and not having the side pack is just way too much. Not sure why past me went down here. There's nothing down here. But I guess I could understand the logic, because there might be some herbs there that we could use, but let's head on back. And this game being so dark, it's really, I really wouldn't blame anyone who's playing this blind for the first time if they missed the side pack. Because this game is just so dark. So we're gonna run past this. Those drone scanners. Dodging them like Solid Snake. And we're gonna hit the elevator back to the first floor, so we can place the army item in the diorama there. Definitely watch out for these scanner drones. And this particular hallway is really long for some reason, and the way the camera zooms in and zooms out makes it really easy to get tagged by that thing. Like, I honestly have no idea how I missed that. It looks like I got caught, but I did not. So here we go. We have the school project diorama here, as well as the plaque to Chris's left that Alfred dedicated to himself. So we're gonna place this guy down here in typical Resident Evil fashion, something or some interactive interior design will start moving, revealing something. And in this case, it's 3 indents for the army proofs, which we will be retrieving a little bit later. the same army proofs that we collected as Claire to gain access to the plane. We're going to have to go around and grab that. And also, there will be a diary here as well. So we have the turntable key for the elevator. And we have another unhinged entry by Alfred talking about killing workers after they build his gorgeous bridge. Peak Ashford here. So we'll do some more movie magic here because tons of running around, some more item management here and there. And once we complete that, we'll head on back to the frozen lab area for a special cutscene I like to call the reunion.
Long time no see, Chris.
Wesker? He's still alive? What are you doing here?
I came for Alexia.
Who?
An organization hired me to capture her.
Wait, you attacked the island! And my sister!
You have no idea how much I hate you. You destroyed my plans. So now I've sold my soul to a new organization. Now die. Here's a little secret, Chris. I figured out that your sister is now in the Antarctic with Alexia. It's too bad you won't be seeing her again.
Wesker out here showing up behind Chris like that toxic ex who memorized your schedule. And that's it. That's the end of episode 11. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.